Hello everyone, this is Nikita. I hope that you all are staying safe and healthy. Now I'm going to discuss about my field placement at Mulcaster Mews Retirement Home, where I got started working on Jan 12th to March 28th. My placement took place at Mulcaster Mews Retirement Home, which is located at 130 Mulcaster Street, Barrie, Ontario, which is 60-bedded home with a dining hall of 16 tables. And they also offer an activity room where the residents can do exercises and perform physical activity. They also have a large living area where the residents can enjoy watching the television. My manager is Melina Kaminsky. She is a nutrition manager at the retirement home. She have like lot of responsibilities and duties like scheduling, ordering and receiving the inventory, planning the menu and cooking and by following the RTI. She is also very good in handling the situations, thereby encouraging and supporting the team. I got placed here as a part-time worker as a cook at the end of the September 2019. First I started searching for the part-time by submitting the resumes, and then I got called for an interview from my manager. Luckily I got selected and I got trained as a cook and finally got into the work. When I talked to the manager about the placement, luckily she accepted my placement, thereby continuing both my part-time and placement work at the same place. The position I got selected for is cook, where I have worked for 3 months, and then I have trained for dietary aid too, just before 1 month before I get started with the field placement, which made little easier for me to achieve my placement goals. My manager asked me to submit some documents for my field placement, which are police check, food handling certificate, two-step TB test, and flu shot. As we all know that we are set up with 5 goals of placement, here are my 5 field placement goals. Meal planning, food handling, interacting with co-workers and customer service, inventory and technology equipment usage, and educating the residents on nutrition. Let's get deep into each of these. Goal 1. Menu planning. I was able to plan a menu based on all the allergies and health issues. We usually plan menu for an entire month, but due to the flu outbreak, nutrition month and COVID-19, we are frequently changing the menus, which involved me in menu planning in almost every week of the field placement. Yes, I did learn many aspects in menu planning, which involved me in almost every week of the field placement. Flu outbreak and nutrition month are the highlights of this goal. My responsibility as a cook is I should make sure that each resident receive food according to their health issues. Coming to the goal 2, food handling and preparation. As a cook, I have to maintain all the temperature logs and make sure that the internal temperature of the food is reached, and maintaining the whole kitchen in a neat and proper way, and also focusing on receiving and storaging of the food items. I should also take precautions while cooking the food like wearing hairnets, gloves and preventing cross contamination, and extra precautions should be taken during plating and serving the food and also during the sending trays to the rooms of the residents, which we have learned in the food safety handling course. And I can definitely say that I did learn this goal more practically than theoretically. And my responsibility as a cook is keeping up with the dietary aid in maintenance of the kitchen and dining hall. Goal 3. Interacting with the team and customer service. Learn to interact well with the team of kitchen as well as with PSW and nurse team. Through the placement, I was involved to deal and talk to even their family members and satisfying them with our service and response. We have to divide the works among the team and should complete every task in time, and also should complete the task of others who didn't show up or unable to work. And we should also work with the team and develop team in order to help company to reach their goals and also me to reach the company's organization standards and objectives. The success is I have conquered all my fears and tension. And the highlights of this goal are: once, like maybe in a week 7 or week 8, my manager was on leave, and we the whole team worked hard to complete every task in time, and that is the time when we got to interact with the residents' family members. Goal 4. Dealing with technology, equipment and orders. I have learned which foods has to go with the refrigerators and which foods has to go with the freezers based on their requirements and arranging them in FIFO order, which is first in and first out order. I got dealing with all these like oven, microwave, toaster, dishwasher, freezers, refrigerators, and walk-in fridge, like all the equipments and storage and cooking of the food simultaneously. And I have also focused on cleaning and sanitizing the countertops and utensils. Before ordering, my manager will check everything that we are short of and that we need any new item for next order and prepare the order list and order and then receiving the inventories. We also used to track the food waste and managing them by giving the appropriate amount of food according to their residents' appetite. At the same time, we take care that the resident meet all the nutrient requirements. The success is like overcoming from my mistake. Once I did fail to cook properly in micro oven, but then I managed to serve good food cooked by keeping in microwave served in time. Goal 5, Educating the residents. I'm sad that I failed to meet this goal 5 completely. I was unable to get them all together due to this COVID-19 and let them know more about the nutrition, as social distancing matters a lot during these times, and as we all know that old age people are more prone to flu and diseases. And the success is, even though I couldn't explain them by getting them all together, but I tried a lot to educate them personally, especially who refuse to eat food that they get such a so and so nutrients, and so they get that and this so they can enjoy what they want to do. That is a much more success. And when I get the positive response from the residents, when I explained about the importance of the food, they ate it all, which made me very happy. And my missed opportunities are, I did tried a lot to educate them personally, but I was unable to provide them something theoretically in a written form or a printed form. How my placement influenced me. This placement have completely changed my views on the retirement home. I used to feel pity that they are leaving their family members or loved ones and staying here. But now I feel glad that even after missing their loved ones, they enjoy their privacy and will stay happy all the time out of all sorrows. I learned to stay positive and happy in any situation by seeing at them. And I also learned to respond with more patience and professionally, because some of the residents may not remember and asking the questions more frequently, like all the same questions. And my plan is to seek MSc in nutrition and dietetics and to become a registered dietitian. This field placement will help me a lot in getting more knowledge on nutritious food, which may be helpful in further. My two recommendations are, I would recommend I would recommend people to have a basic knowledge on a service, plating, cooking skills, and food handling, like the complete basic knowledge on the kitchen. And I would also recommend a best service which is very quick and professional, good, and also maintaining the good relationship and supporting each other, meeting standards of organization, thereby maintaining a good team. So here I have a question for you guys. As some of the class are working at long-term care facility and some of them are working at the retirement home, what do you guys think about the difference between these two? Please do let me know. Thank you.